I visited a martial arts school a couple of days ago where kids and teens train in Kung Fu and Karate. And they were super excited for this film, for your visit. And they sent you some questions. So I'm the emissary.
Families, 2 branches, 1 tree. This is why I came to train here.
Que si lo que hacen es actuado o si sí lo hacen en realidad ellos solos.
Almost always real, right? It's on film, like what you see is what you get. But sometimes we'll do something like, you know, instead of punching Ralph right in the face, I'll punch in front because the camera's over here. It can kind of look like, but the punch is still a real punch.
Okay.
There's little tricks that we can do.
Yeah.
¿Cuál ha sido su perspectiva del karate alrededor de los años?
It has. Back in when I did it, back in the original film, back in the 80s, it was as much as I got into the theories and the foundation and the aspects of the Eastern philosophy. I was sort of, as an actor at that time, more focused on the relationship, Miyagi and Daniel, or Daniel and his mom. Never dove that deep into it. As I've gotten older, I've learned to appreciate more from the physical aspect, but also from the spiritual and emotional aspect, and it's become much more of a way of life for me through the Cobra Kai series, and then certainly in Karate Kid Legends, where the character's a little bit more, little wiser and more grounded than he might have been previously.
¿Qué es lo más peligroso para ellos del karate?
It's danger about all martial arts, and that's why you have to be respectful of yourself and your competition, and you have to be humble in your practice, and try not to bring your ego into any competition, because the intention should never be to hurt somebody, right? But you are putting into practice something that has the ability to hurt somebody.
¿Por qué el señor Miyagi tenía tantos coches?
Good question, and I have a good answer. Why does he have so many cars? It's always been one of those questions, even when we were making that movie. I said, where'd you get all these cars? And Pat Morita ad-libbed, Detroit, which is where many American cars were made. That was never in the script. He ad-libbed that. We picked the yellow car, the yellow 47 Ford convertible. The filmmakers, myself and Pat Morita, we figured that'll be the car that he gives to him on his 16th birthday. And that is my favorite car because now the movie studio gave me that car in 1989. I've kept it and we got it all fixed up, and it's been in the Cobra Kai series for the 6 seasons. And I have it back in New York, and I drove it about 2 weeks ago.
So it's the same car through the show.
The same car.
That's amazing.
That's
The
great.
same.
¿Cuánto tiempo llevan practicando artes marciales?
I started when I was 8 years old, and I trained for real when we were doing the movie. I still train, but it's not as for real, because it hurts to do it. It's for real.
¿Cómo se inspiraron en hacer esa película?
I think that the coolest thing about martial arts is learning about what you are capable of. Because you have to practice, and you have to work hard, and you have to have discipline, and you have to continue to do it, even when it hurts, even when you're sore, even when you've got bruises, even when you're in competition with somebody who's better than you, and you learn what your capacity is, how much you can actually accomplish when you just keep on trying.
¿Y va a haber una secuela de esta película?
Well, it'll be determined over time.
Yeah, you know who gets to choose that? All of
All
these
those kids have to
going
take
to the
their,
theater.
they got to take their friends, their cousins, their uncles. You know, I always say, I said this earlier, if there's an honest, truthful, genuine way to continue the story forward, I'm all ears. It's just wonderful to be part of something that families can enjoy, learn from, and more so just be entertained.